What is up? It is Big Char Trades back with another video. We got the face cam in this video. But in this video, I'm going to be breaking down my trade from today. I caught around 79 points trading the NASDAQ. So I figured what better way to show you my trade than to make a YouTube video about it, which is what I do normally. I took two trades. I actually went 1 for 2. So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down both of them. So if you traded today and you took the same trade as me, you'll see in this video. If you traded today and you didn't understand why price action was bullish, you'll learn in this video. But basically, overnight, as you can see, we basically ripped yesterday and today, especially with the good news about the ceasefire. So with that news, I was pretty bullish this morning. Dropping down to the 1 hour time frame, we have this 1 hour bullish fair value gap right here that price was respecting. And on top of that 1 hour bullish fair value gap, we had this 15-minute gap that I just hid through this. We have this 15-minute gap that also aligns with that hourly, and London highs were looking prime. Well, Charlie, why'd you want London highs and not London lows? Well, you see that displacement through Asia highs right here. We displaced through Asia highs, telling me that we were not going to come down and take these lows. Instead, we were going to put in a high, sweep London low, and probably take that high, which is exactly what happened. So let me show you how I executed on this. So as you can see, this 15-minute fair value gap aligns perfectly with London lows. Price went down, swept into this gap, and then if we drop down to the 3-minute time frame, this was actually my first trade. We inverse this gap. There's so much shit going on. Hold up, let me remove some stuff. Okay, so sorry, visibility on intervals. Whatever. Okay, so this first trade, as you can see, I got stopped out of. I took this 3-minute inversion. Stop went at this low. Should have put it at this low, but I didn't want to, take on that much, 51 points of risk. So stop went to this low, targeting London highs. Obviously, I got stopped out of that trade, so that put me down around $600 on the day or so. And then let me delete that. I went in here, and if you want to see my executions, just go to my Twitter. I executed this on Top Step X, so that's why there are no executions here. So then I waited for price to inverse another, PD array, or give me some other confluence for entering this trade, because I really thought that London highs were looking prime. Like I said, Asia just really, we really just displaced through Asia highs. Like when this type of stuff happens, the lows don't really look good anymore. Like if we displace this much through a high or through a low, you typically want to see price sweep that next session's low and continue higher, which is exactly what happened in this scenario. So on the 2-minute time frame, we actually had a nice 2-minute inversion right there. Stop went at this low right here, right, this nearest low. I wasn't comfortable putting this low or even this low. I thought this low looked good, so that was low. And then obviously final TP was London highs right here. And as you can see, price went ahead and traded up and took these London highs, and we are currently displacing a little bit higher out of these highs. But basically, this trade took forever. I think I entered this trade at like 10:12, right after we inversed this 2-minute this 2-minute fair value gap. And I exited this trade at 11:46. So I was in this trade for almost an hour and a half, which is just ridiculous. So those were my two trades from the day. It put me up around $576 across 5 accounts. So ended the day up around $2,800, 79 points on the second trade. Wish I really didn't take that first trade. It was kind of unnecessary. Like this 3-minute inversion was kind of a reach. It was this one right here. Like this was kind of a reach. I knew it was kind of a reach, but I still took it anyway because I really thought price would rally, especially since we sort of traded up. We sort of displaced out of this inversion pretty quickly. And price action was just kind of weird this morning. Like normally I don't trade this late into the day. Like usually I'll get my trade in by 10 a.m. But obviously it took a while, and we weren't sweeping any lows. As you can see right here, like we have this low that never got swept, and then we have this low that we never got swept, and then we had this low that never got swept, and then this low that never got swept. what this tells me is that price is extremely bullish. We are making higher lows, which is bullish, but typically, I don't know, I'd like a sweep of liquidity before. I was a little iffy entering off of that 2-minute inversion just because I would like a sweep, but it never happened. So again, this was my trade from today. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, read all my comments. So with that being said, peace out. Have a great rest of your day.